This is Monday with the Mayor on 18 WJTS. As we're local people watching local people. And we're going to talk with Noel Harty, who is the mayor of Loogootee, Indiana. And Noel, there's a lot of things that are always coming up in all communities that bring communities together. Let's kind of start with some of the sporting events coming up and then the community events.
Last week, our tennis team was fortunate enough to win the sectional. They were able to overcome Bar Eve. It was a very interesting match because both of them were 17-1 going in. The crowd for a tennis match was about 250 people, so it was quite a crowd. And they will square off tomorrow evening in the regional in Jasper, I believe, with Bloomfield, and then they'll play, once they go on throughout that, then they'll be playing Jasper on Wednesday evening. So this week we've also got cross-country sectional, and I don't know a whole lot about that. I believe they square off this evening, and then if they do well, then they go on. And Shoals, we want to recognize them for a minute. Loogootee does not have soccer, as many of our small schools do not. Shoals is going to be playing Mitchell this evening at North Knox High School. Shoals has only lost one game, and they're ranked 13th in the state for soccer, so we want to put in a plug for them. And if they do well tonight, then they'll square off Wednesday evening, and then once they do well there, they'll be playing Saturday evening at 7 o'clock at North Knox. So we want to wish them the best. Later on in the month, we have two things going on. Next Saturday night on the 13th, of course, that would be the week of volleyball sectional. We would play that morning, and great possibility we may be playing that evening. But we want to talk about the Pull Up a Chair event, and it's a fundraiser for the library. It's a meal, and there's a guest speaker. One of our former graduates, Brian Lannon, is a Harvard grad, and he will be speaking at the event. And then we're going to have the Pull Up a Chair part of it. And what has happened is about 40 different people they've purchased chairs or utilized chairs that they had and repurposed them. They've painted them to make it look like there's a 2012 state champions chair, and they're going to be auctioned off, and I'm going to happen to be the auctioneer for that evening. So we're hoping it raises a lot of money for the library. And then later on in the month, on the evening of the 18th, it's on a Thursday evening, we're having the Shop and Taste for Martin County, and it is basically what it sounds like. You would come, and there'll be vendors that will be serving food, and there'll be vendors that will also just be selling products, and that's at the community building, and it'll be from like 5 to 7:30, and it's $10 to get in. Okay. Then the last but not least is the Fall Festival, which is on the 19th, and that is at the Kavanaugh Gym. And then outside they'll have the Spooky Splash and Dash in commemorance of the time of year, and so they'll have the 5K walk and run first. And following that, then there'll be the winner of the King and Queen contest. And how that works is K through 4, whoever raises the most money gets to be the King and Queen, and then the Prince and Princess, to follow. And it all goes to, half of it goes towards the school and half towards Park and Rec.
Sounds like really good things going on.
We have a lot for a small community. We have a lot going on. So,
well, and what's nice is you talk about other communities as well. All part of Martin County. It's all
exactly
we're all together doing good things.
Exactly. I noticed Shoals doesn't have a tennis team, and so I noticed last week they were all posting on Facebook wishing us luck. And as you know, we have the Mayor's Youth Council, which is it includes both Shoals and Loogootee School, and we're going to meet for lunch on Thursday and have we're meeting virtually about every 6 weeks, but we've included both schools because I thought it was important, to think regionally, and I think everybody has the same goal here in Martin County. We want to see our communities get better, and with number of students and the school sizes and so forth, I thought, why not include both schools? So, very important.
Great idea. Well, Mayor, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
It's always a pleasure to come to Loogootee, Indiana, and talk with Mayor Noel Harty.
Always a pleasure to have you.
All right, thank you very much. This is WJTS News. Will continue in a moment.